Good morning, fam. I've been up since 4 a.m. Randomly, my husband woke me up. He's like, why are we awake right now? And I guess it wasn't 4 a.m. It was more like 4:45. But to me, I'm still like, why that early? So ignore my pile of laundry that I gotta fold back there. Anyway, so today is going to be a very busy day at work. If you don't know, I live in Fayetteville, Arkansas, or around Fayetteville, Arkansas, and it's a college town, and if you know anything about our football, it's a bad situation. But our basketball team does halfway decent, and tonight is the basketball or Razorbacks versus Duke, and it's the first time in like 40 years that Duke has been at our home court, so everybody's flying in for it. So I thought I should probably look presentable today. So I'm gonna use I've already prepped my skin. I used the, what is it called? The toner from Glow Recipe, the watermelon one, and the BHA and PHA serum. And then I sprayed my face with a little bit of this. And like I put the toner on, let it soak in, got dressed. Then I put the serum on, started a load of laundry that you can probably hear in the background. And then I wet my sponge and sprayed the spray on my face, and then pulled out everything that I'm going to use. So everything really had time to really soak into my skin. That's my thinking anyway. So just going to go in with the House Labs foundation. It is one shade lighter than 110. It's a neutral. I actually went in with 2 pumps this time. That's not normally how many I use. I only use 1. Apparently I'm thinking full coverage today. So like I said, this game is a pretty big game. I've kind of given up on Razorback sports because anytime I get my hopes up, they always lose. Except for our baseball team. Our baseball team is really good. But I'm not too much of a sports person anyway. I played softball in high school. I did 2 pumps again. I don't know why. And not in high school, but all the way from kindergarten through 9th grade. And then I decided to go a different direction and got into choir and band when I was in high school. I was always, I think, more of an artsy-fartsy person than a sports person. And I think in 9th grade, I was finally able to vocalize that. It's this isn't for me. 1 more pump just to finish out the forehead. Like I said, I guess I was thinking full coverage today. I wasn't thinking it, but that's what's happening. I had an excellent night last night with my husband. I say that I went to bed at 7 o'clock. I don't know why, especially when it gets dark this early, but I am just ready for bed the moment the sun goes down. And the sun goes down as I'm leaving work, so, or shortly after. I'm supposed to work 9 to 6, but I've been working 8:30 to 5:30 or 8 to 5. Just because I kind of go with the daylight. But to be perfectly honest, the first time I came into work at 8 after daylight savings time, I was like, I'm not doing daylight savings time because I hate it. I'm telling you, I should be president. I would get rid of that Now, I really do have a lot of good solutions for things, but that will never happen. It would not probably be a good idea either. I have so much junk in my closet. Probably not. That's not a direction I really want to go. Not that it would even be conceivably possible. Okay, now I'm going in. Actually, I was going to use my nude sticks, but I think I'm going to go in with LYS just because it is a little bit more full coverage. It is so creamy. Like the nude sticks one isn't this creamy. I've used about 1/4 of it, I think. I don't know how far it goes down into the tube, but I'm assuming about 1/4 of it. Apparently I'm thinking super bronze today. I'm just going really heavy on product today. I don't know why. I'm in the mood for it, I guess. Like, subconsciously. Because here recently I have been trying to do like more like what I did on my wedding day, because I just think my wedding makeup looked freaking phenomenal. And it was super light, like light makeup. But in like layers, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I will do it on here one day for you. And you can see exactly what I did. That's really not as far down as I wanted to come. But we're just rolling with it today. Yes, this is so much creamier than the nude sticks. I just like the tone and shade of the nude sticks one more than this, but I do love how creamy this is and how easy it is to blend out. Like, I can't use this brush to blend out my nose on that one. It's just too much. Any remaining product I put in my eyes, go back down the nose, underneath the lip, and then down my neck. I don't really know why, I just started doing it to make everything like a little bit more seamless. My hair is not going to be up, so that's okay. And then I am going to use the House Labs powder. It is a bit more like heavier than the Veil powder that I've been using, but I'm doing a heavy makeup look today, so whatever. I'm getting powder all over my lap. I might go in with that Charlotte Tilbury airbrush, like super white powder at the end, just if I'm still dewy in places that I don't want to be dewy. I'm gonna get all this powder off of me because I'm wearing halfway decent clothes today. The red is for the Razorbacks, but I'm thinking about putting on a sweater because it's cold as crap outside. Anyway, so bronzing powder, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's just time to use it up. That's why I was like, we just got to reach for this more, because I know I went on a huge makeup haul like towards the first of the year in 2023, and I'm gonna have to get rid of some things that I didn't use that I really enjoy. I always go in the crease of the eye with whatever bronzer I'm using. It just kind of ties the look together. It's the area rug of the face. If you've ever seen The Big Lebowski. If you haven't seen The Big Lebowski, stop what you're doing right now, pause the video and go watch it. Voodoo it. Whatever you need to do. Pay for it. it's worth it. It's funny. Like, if you're younger than like 18, not recommended, but it is a funny movie. You would get that reference of how it ties it all together. It's like stupid funny. It's not like, I don't know. I enjoy it. Okay, now I'm gonna take my actual bronzing thing and go in the temples. Coming a little bit further down than normal. I don't know why. It's just, that's what I'm in the mood for today. I'll be interested to see what this looks like when the lights are not on, because it looks pretty heavy-handed right now. Like this side does, but maybe that's because the light's hitting it. I can't see in that mirror. The house is completely junked up. I've been working diligently on it, so for the past week, I have been trying, like, Clay and I are just not the best housekeepers. So it started with me wanting to put the tree up, and then it grew into me wanting to, like, decorate the table, and I did. And then it went from, we have a lot of laundry just like sitting around and we don't know if it's clean, dirty, whatever, like it's just piles of it. Example A. That is clean though. And I did laundry, no joke you guys, for 2 days straight. And I'm still like doing more to keep it like caught up. It was a hot mess there for a minute. All right, so we did bronzer. Blush, I'm going to use this Profusion Cosmetic Blush Hour in Rosé. I don't know how I feel about this. I have only used it a couple times, and I'm not a huge cream liquid blush person. But see, like, you can't even really tell it's there. Holy cannoli. Maybe if I use my blush brush. Whatever. You guys, I'm so picky. I'm so picky with it when it comes to makeup. It just doesn't, to me, this just doesn't. If I wasn't wearing, like, this would be good for, like, if I wasn't wearing heavy makeup. You know what I mean? Just to, like, in the summer. In the summer, I don't normally wear really heavy makeup. Like, see, that side looks better. Then I'll go in with my afternoon tea. This is my favorite blush palette. It's from JCPenney. Love it to death. Can't get enough of it. I think I'm going to go in with a combination of these two. I'm just blending out a spot that looked a little harsh on my contour. On the nose. Can't forget the nose. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. I'm just gonna take my big fluffy brush and kind of go over everything. I am gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish Complexion. It's got so many words. Anyway, it's just a white ass powder. Like, and you're like, oh, it won't be that bad. It's pretty bright, people. I don't know where oh, there it is. I'm gonna go in with this thing. I'm just gonna get some on there. Really brighten up that under eye. Chin and my forehead. I just think this would flash back. I'm gonna test it today. I'm gonna see if it flashes back because she bright. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty. I gave my mom one of these pencils. I don't remember what brand it was. I love them so much. I don't think I'll ever not use them now. You know what I've really been wanting to try is the P. Louise. This is all because of Michaela, of course. But her eyeshadow bases look phenomenal. I mean, first off, Michaela does eyeshadow like a boss babe. I think I just broke a chunk off of this, whatever. And really, this would be fine if I just left it alone. But I'm not. But I'm not. I'm going to go in with the House Labs. If I can get it open. This is what it looks like. I showed you in the last video. I think I'm going to take this tone right here in the crease. Just get off. I wonder if I should pack down. Yes. Before I go in with the crease, since that like liquid or whatever, this is still kind of tacky, I'm gonna go in with this flat brush and I'm going to take this like pinky gold right here and kind of see, maybe I need to swipe it. Yep. You know what I actually want to do? I want to try it with my finger. Oh yeah, honey. It just looks so much better with the finger. Like, yes, that is magical. Yep, I like that much better. And then I'm gonna take I just had it, this fluffy brush, and I started keeping like either a paper towel. I hate using paper towels because it's so wasteful, but I got just like a kitchen hand towel in front of me, and I'm just getting all the product off the brush. So I'm gonna go into that like terracotta color right here. Swirly do, maybe a touch of that brown. I don't know why, but I guess I'm just feeling a heavier makeup look today. And literally, I know my shirt looks all fancy and crap, but I'm wearing Converse shoes, leggings, and I'm about to put a sweater over it. I just thought if I got too hot, this would be... And I sit behind a desk, everybody, like... So, the shirt would be what people would see. I'm starting to get, like, self-conscious of my arms. Like, I've never been a small person, really, ever. Maybe when I was a small child, but for the most of my life, I've been not fat, but heavier, not heavy set. Like, just bigger than all my friends, like in middle school and high school. It was so frustrating because I felt fat. I look back and I was not fat at all. I was probably pretty normal. My friends were just freakishly skinny. Like, my one friend that I still have, she still gets a little weird if she gets above 100 pounds. And she's 35. Whatever. I haven't seen 100 pounds since before middle school. I was always like 135. Like, forever. And then I had my son, And then I gained a ton of weight. So I was like I was probably the skinniest I'd ever been in my life when I was pregnant with, right before I got pregnant with my son. I was probably about 120, 115. I was not eating healthy. It was just, I was poor. It was what it was. Anyway, and when I was pregnant with him, I got to 227 pounds, the heaviest I've ever been in my life, I believe. And then after I had him and like that was all done, then I got pregnant. Then I went down to 150, and then I got pregnant with my daughter, and I was probably around 150 when I got pregnant with her. And I didn't gain that much weight, honestly. Maybe like to 190, 195 when I got pregnant with her. And then, but after her, when I moved away from home, I gained a lot of weight. And then the past couple of years, and then I lost it. I came back home and I lost most of the weight, but then I got put on medicine, and that was just my undoing. Like, I remember when I first came home from being put on medicine, like, and I was at a facility for a while, and I came home, like, the medicine had really like kicked in. I remember just eating crackers, like Ritz crackers with mayo and summer sausage on them, like a whole sleeve of Ritz crackers and a whole thing of sausage, all with mayo. Like, that still sounds disgusting, but like whatever was in that medicine was making me crave like fat, I think. Anyway, because I didn't want like vegetables or just meat, regular meat. I don't know, it's super weird. I would never wish that on anybody, to have like mental illness. Like, it's not fun. It's awful. And it's stressful too. It's like you have to continuously take your medicine. Like, you have to think about it. And when you also have ADHD, like, it's hard to remember, and I have to set alarms. And anyway, so back to what I was originally saying. So I'm starting to get really self-conscious of my arms because I'm not pregnant and I look pregnant. Like, I gained weight everywhere with my son. Like, I just held on to so much water. And excuse my ugly face. It's my mascara face. But you know, I feel like I had a reason to be bigger then. I mean, I was pregnant. Like, my body was doing weird things. So now it's like I have no excuse. And I got off the Manjaro, and I just didn't stick to those habits because literally I ate so little when I had Manjaro. And now I have to eat with every medicine I take. Oh, damn. To make it get into my system well or whatever. So half the time I'm not hungry in the evening, but I still have to eat a little something. And I only like to eat when I actually feel hungry. All right, folks. A little bit on the eyebrows, and we're going to call it a day. This stuff is amazing. It's expensive, but worth it. So glossy. I'm going to see if it works as well with me putting it on with my finger. You guys, I used to have a unibrow. my mom took me to get waxed one time. And it looked so much better. And then like we didn't follow up with that. We didn't keep going back to get waxed or whatever. So one day I just got this bright idea to like pluck all my eyebrows off, and like I went too far in on this one especially, and it still never grew back. Whatever. All right, folks, that's it. I'm gonna spray my face down a little bit. And yes, that lip stuff is working with just my finger. It is intense. Like, it plumps, but it's intense. So I'm gonna put away all my stuff and head to work. And thank you guys for watching and talking with me or listening to me talk. And we'll see you later. Bye.